It's time for Let's Talk Relationship. My name is s3x, and I said earlier, I gave you a hint on the discussion, the topic that we'll be discussing today, and we are going to talk about stingy partners. Before I introduce my guest to you, we have a lady who brought an issue to our doorstep, and that's the reason for this particular conversation. So take a listen to her.
Hi, s3x. So I've been married for the past 4 years, and in that 4 years, my husband has changed a lot. Every event that occurs, be it Christmas, Valentine's Day, even my birthday, I don't recall the last time my husband bought me a gift or a present or surprised me. But in general, he's a good husband. He takes care of our children. He's responsible. He takes care of the family. He does his duties. But when it comes to both of us, our relationship, something is so off. And to me, I remember when we were courting, he used to give me gifts. He was such a nice man. So I don't know when things went wrong in our relationship. I'm going through a lot. I don't even know. For me, whenever I see something or I go out and I see something I feel like it would be nice on my husband, I would buy it for him. But on the other hand, it's not the same for me. And I just feel like we argue over the littlest thing. When he comes home and let's say the food is hot, then it will be an argument that will last for days and we will not talk to each other. I don't know what is going on in this marriage anymore, but I'm going through a lot.
Imagine being in a relationship or a marriage with a partner who isn't a giver. He gave when you guys were courting, but after marriage, it seems there's a little bit of change. Anyways, my guests are poised for this conversation. I have seated with me our very own Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe. She is the lead shepherd of Authority Bible Church. Reverend Nanaya,
yes,
good to see you again.
Nice seeing you in your goldish ambience.
I'm actually called the Golden Girl, by the way. Yes.
So are you going to see the Mansa Musa town?
Yes, God willing, tomorrow I will,
Nice,
definitely.
nice.
It's going to be a good one, so
Wonderful.
yes. Yeah,
I'm linking you to the gold over there.
Okay. Thank you very much. And yes, so Reverend Anaya is here, and seated to her right, we have Apostle Emmanuel Nkum. He's an apostle to the nations, and he is the leader of the Radiant Place. Good morning, Apostle.
Good morning, darling.
How are you?
I feel so blessed.
It's good to have you here for the first time.
Yeah. I've been coming to Joy Prime, though.
Yes. But on here.
Excited to be here.
Yes, thank you.
Super excited.
We're excited to have you too.
Thank you.
Our dear lady is in trouble. She's unhappy. Obviously, she's not too happy in her marriage because it seems that she is experiencing a partner that she didn't experience before marriage. The partner no more gives to her. But like you rightly heard from her, he gives, he provides for his children. But when it comes to their personal relationship, he is not a giver. And so the conversation here today is, how do you deal with a partner who isn't a giver or a stingy partner? And so you at home can join the conversation. Go to our Facebook page. It is Joy Prime TV. Let us know your experience. Are you experiencing any such? We would love to read. And if you have any questions for our guests too, they are here to answer it all for you. But generally, when we say a stingy partner, I want to start with Apostle Emmanuel. Apostle, when we say a stingy partner or a partner who doesn't give, what are we talking about?
It's very broad spectrum.
Yes.
Because when I listened to the story, I had two segments of the story. The first segment of the story is that the man was a giver.
Yes.
When they were dating.
Yes.
The second one is after they married, the man changed. And also the third segment is because their responsibilities have also increased by the coming in of children. Renting of a house, paying of other bills. So there is a difference between stinginess and frugality.
Okay.
Frugality.
Okay.
Because the man can use the money to go and do everything for the woman, and they can be kicked out of the house. So when it comes to stinginess, based on this, the story that we heard, we must analyze the two, because I feel there's another side of the story.
Right.
But if we stick to stinginess, but not frugality, then I will say a stingy partner is a partner who is not sensitive about the need of the other partner, because everybody in marriage have a love language.
Yeah, right, yes.
And that love language is what you spoke and brought the person into the family. That particular thing must consistently be done to sustain that particular thing. So what do I do if my husband is stingy? But we also have to look at women who are also stingy.
Oh, yes.
So we'll also get there, because it takes two to tango.
Yeah.
If a woman is stingy, you might go to hell earlier than a man.
Really?
I'm telling you, we'll talk about it.
I love the way Reverend Adaya is just smiling. I can tell she already has a lot to, rebut on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are ways I feel to deal with a partner.
Yeah, but we don't want to just narrow it down to marriage.
Okay.
Even, knowing me, knowing you, relationship, yeah.
Yeah. I think knowing me, knowing you, relationship stuff, sweetheart, is something we need to find a way to also deal with it, because there can be a lot of investment without a goal, and disappointment become the order of the day. So somebody will take somebody to school, somebody will pay his school fees, school fees, do everything, help.
Yeah.
Even women are helping men now.
Yeah.
And by the time they realize, they just dump the woman or dump the guy and they are gone. So there must be a sense of a reason why certain quantum investment, not normal help, but huge investment, will come out of a man to a woman or a woman to a man. There must be serious agreement. That is not stinginess. That is securing the future, because if I'm married and my wife looks good, it's my investment.
That's true.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
I'm the one who isn't going to enjoy the person. So I want to say that, first of all, we need to figure out how to bring the person out of being stingy to being generous. And what made the person change from being generous to being stingy?
All right, Apostle.
Before maybe he comes, she comes.
Yeah.
I want to say that a sense of responsibility can increase certain weights on the man or the woman that can make the person to be frugal. And I'll come in to explain that maybe later. Thank you.
Reverend Anaya, Apostle has mentioned something. You have to figure out a way of bringing a person out of being stingy. Is that even possible?
Out of being stingy.
Yeah.
Well, first, let me say good morning to everyone watching. And I want to say a special, special happy birthday to my mother and twin sister, Mama Francisca, Reverend Dr. Francisca Duncan Williams, who is my twin sister and my mommy at the same time.
Wow.
I don't know how that happened. I love you, mommy. And my sister, Gifty Auntie, she also has a birthday today. Happy birthday to both of you. So coming to what my big brother has said, stinginess in the local language is pepe. Nipa no pepe. So unfortunately for those of us who are not stingy, the people who are stingy, they are always the ones who also want to receive. Do you understand? They have a bottle of water, they'll put it behind them, and you have half a bottle of water. But they will keep their full bottle of water, and they want some of your half bottle of water.
Oh.
So stinginess goes with greed.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And unfortunately, there are couples who are facing situations like that.
Yeah.
There are children who are facing situations like that when their parents are stingy.
Yeah.
So, like the story, what was the lady's name? Well, you don't know.
We know, but we want to.
Like the lady's story,
Yeah.
she is frustrated because she's in love.
Very.
She loved the man, and you see, men have a habit which runs across the globe. When they are looking for something, they will do anything to get it.
No, it's not every man.
But 99% of, 99%.
No. You can make it maybe 50. Because you have not encountered many men.
Oh, so
you are just narrowing your experience.
I've seen.
People always tell their
for the sake of you
yes.
and some other good men,
yes.
like my husband,
yes.
I would say
50%.
98%.
Oh, okay.
When a man is chasing a woman,
yeah.
You understand? The last time I was with
Reverend Daniel.
Reverend Daniel, hi. Wherever
yes.
you are. So, you know, we were talking about when a man is chasing a woman, okay? The Bible made it in such a way that a man will live and cleave.
Yes.
And the cleaving meaning a man will chase a woman.
Right.
So, have you seen a cat chasing a mouse before? The cat doesn't care whether they have to go through water or fly in the air to catch the mouse. It's like a man chasing a woman.
Okay.
And a dog going for a bone. So they will go through the thorns to get what they are looking for. Like a man sizes a girl like you with all this extra, you know. They won't sleep till they get what they want.
That's very true.
And so they have a mission.
Yeah.
And once that mission is accomplished,
she is not receiving. She's not getting anything. So if I am thinking about our children and I am giving, I am providing to them, but I'm not giving you, does that make me a stingy partner? Or should you even complain in the first place?
So the problem here is that over-expectation in marriages.
From the woman's part.
From the woman's perspective.
Yes.
Lay a lot of weight on the man. So much that nothing the man does sometimes is too much appreciated unless it is done to her. But everything a man and a woman is building is for the future of the entire family. So if we take our children to a very good school and I'm paying that money and you are paying nothing, I'm paying the rent, I'm paying light, I'm doing everything, that money that I was getting to give to you before could be the same money I have channeled to what I am doing right now.
Right.
To be able to build the entire home. We need to leave the level of the cosmetological aspect of relationship to reality.
Okay.
Because many women come to relationship with nothing on the table. Even they themselves, they cannot sit on the table. Because they have nothing in their head. They have nothing in their...
They basically have nothing to offer.
Nothing, not even wisdom. No character. Nothing except sex.
Right.
So when she sits on the chair, she doesn't even care about how the chair breaks because she didn't know how the chair was built.
Yeah.
And when you enter into a family, it's a family. You build together.
Yeah.
You see? But to say that the man provides in the house, pays all the bills, help, take care of the children's school fees, everything, and to call the person stingy because he's not doing what he was doing yesterday. It will interest you to know that the salary of the man, Mami, has not increased.
Yeah.
It will interest you to know that the lady could be more academically sound than the man. And maybe the lady could also be doing something, but might be bringing nothing on the table also. So one of the things, men are suffering. For this lady to even come to say that the man is stingy, I can tell you on authority that men are suffering. Let's say me and you, we are dating. And then you are a lawyer, I'm a lawyer. We went to the same school. You even had first class upper. You've gotten a job because of the way you look. Because you know me, there's no shape.
Yes.
Are you guys?
Yeah.
You got the job.
Yeah.
But when we are going to get married and we are renting a place, I'm the one to rent the place. So
because you are the man.
Because I'm the man.
Yeah.
Because the responsibility of a family lies on the man. But the system of the world is changing. That if you are now working and then you are getting a lot of money and we have children at home and I decide, okay, let me stay at home because I don't have much and take care of the children so that they can have a better future. Go to work and come. And you come and help with the responsibility in the house. It doesn't make me stingy. It's a balance, and it doesn't make you the head because we are bringing something home.
And that is a whole new conversation altogether.
We'll talk about it.
Because now there's this conflict that is rising in certain homes, because now you have both parents who may be doing well, they have jobs running and everything. Then it comes to shared responsibilities. Who is supposed to do what? And if the other party is unable to do what he has said or she has said that he would do, it becomes a problem for the other party.
I know. But then I want to say something. If the woman now thinks, okay, that the guy is stingy, he should find a way to open up to the guy, but not in accusation, but in recommendation. An appreciation of yesterday.
Yeah.
To say, sweetheart, I just want to thank you so much for the times we're dating. Okay. And the beautiful things you were doing for me.
Right.
I can't still forget about the flowers you bought, the chocolate you bought, those days where you take me out and we go and eat. I know our family is having a lot of load on you.
Yeah.
But I will appreciate some of the days that we go back to the times we were dating. And I will be very, very happy. But I really appreciate what you did. And I appreciate what you are doing now. That level of little thing, because men want to be appreciated. Men help grateful people. And appreciation is a sign for more. Okay? So if you appreciate the man for what he did yesterday, there could be a room that you'll be able to enjoy him today. To say that, look, I know you are doing all this, but sometimes, if not anything at all, let's just go out, even if it's just water, let's both of us drink together. And
just to have a me time, you know. You and I time.
You know, it's going to be a beautiful experience.
Okay.
I also think that another thing that they have to do is for the woman to figure out what the man, you know, the quantum of the man's salary, the entirety of it, in a way, even not direct questioning. That I know there's a lot on you, you don't make much and all those. I don't even think you make up to, if you don't know. Then the man says, oh, no, I make this amount of money. I pay this, do this. And then you come in. Say, wow, you are doing very, very well. But we should not allow the bills to make us lose us.
Reverend Anaya, I want you to come in on that.
I love her submission is just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see, gratitude opens doors for more. And when you have a stingy person, it will reflect in how they are taking care of their children or their home. But in this case, I will not call her husband stingy.
Okay.
Because he is providing for the home.
Yes.
So maybe the lady wants money to go and buy Brazilian hair.
Yeah.
And so for you to conclude that somebody is stingy, you must talk to both of them. Or you have to study both of them. And so, like, when the man was giving to her before they got married, there were no children. She was living with her parents. He was living in his studio. Studio rent is not the same as a chamber and hall.
That's true.
It's not the same as a one-bedroom apartment.
That's true.
You know, so now that bills have increased, and I don't know if the guy is asking her to pay half of the bills. A stingy person will lay it flat out. I am paying half, you are paying half, whether the man is making more money or not. Because I believe that, I've said it here several times, that every set of couple must have their own individual account and a joint account. Yeah. The joint account being the home management account or the housekeeping account, where you use monies to pay bills, utilities, house rent, babies, children's stuff. That should come from the joint account, where both of you get alert when money is withdrawn. One can get the email alert, one can get the SMS alert. Yes. So there should be transparency in the relationship. Okay. So now that the man has showered you with flowers.
Let me add something small to the account so you come in. I feel the account should even be four. Your own, my own, our own, and what we invest in the future. Okay. One is for expenditure. Okay. One is for investment. One is for my personal, some people I want to help my family, some people want to help. And one, too, you can also do what you have to do with it. Because one of the things people don't do is for the couple to sit down together and think about tomorrow. Because there are a lot of eventualities that are happening in life. Absolutely. Yesterday, I was at the hospital praying for a young guy of 29 years who had an accident because he was a motor rider on the police distance. And then his spine was broken. The hospital he's in, he's paying 2,500 Ghana cedi a day and he stayed there for 3 months. So if it's not the help of people, who will survive such in Ghana?
Yes.
And so in life, there are eventualities that happen.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it doesn't matter how you want to enjoy today. Think about tomorrow. And invest for tomorrow. I just came into
of course, and it's definitely the best. You know, but people are even struggling with the 3 accounts or so forth. People are struggling because the woman now is making more than the man, and before the man can say Jack, she has said 20.
I am even thinking about, still sticking on the accounts. Let's say your monthly salary is 3,000 Ghana cedis. Your husband says 5,000 Ghana cedis. You have about, let's say, 3 kids right now. I wonder how you're going to do the division, and then looking at the climate right now here in Ghana. Let me just do Ghana. The prices of goods and services keep on going up and up. We hope that something is done, and then it starts going low. But prices of goods and services are on the rise. School fees and all of that. I wonder how you're going to divide 3,000 Ghana cedis.
So you have 8,000 Ghana, right?
8,000 cedis.
In summary, 8,000
yes.
Ghana. Let them not save much. Let them just save 1,000 out of the 8,000.
Okay.
A year, they get 12,000.
That's true.
Plus interest.
Plus the interest.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't just save it. They should go and buy bond, treasury bill, okay? They should ask questions. The Netflix we watch, people invest into that place.
Yes.
And they get so much.
Yeah, that's true.
The Facebook we are in.
Yeah.
And maybe people are even watching us there.
Even MTN.
Even MTN.
I have shares in MTN.
You have to use it to buy shares.
Yeah.
You don't have to. One of the greatest disfavor you can do to yourself is to save money.
You get nothing on it.
Because your money,
just there.
if your money is not working for you, you are the greatest generous people to bankers.
Oh.
Yes, you are generous. And so money box. So I feel strongly like everybody, the small you can spend is what you have to keep. The rest must go to investment.
Right.
Okay? And others eventualities. So 10% for me, it can be okay. So let's say 1,200, okay, or 12,000.
12,000
times 10 years of your marriage. How much do you have?
1.2.
Yeah, 120,000.
So that 1.2, if you invest it, you just put it on treasury bill or buy bond. If they come, this government come and work it well, because the other government destroyed everything there.
I beg you, we are not doing politics.
It's not politics. It is politicians that are destroying this country.
That's why you and I should go into politics and fix things.
That's why I'm telling you that they are the ones destroying this country. And we are watching Mahama, he's coming. They're coming.
Yeah, watching with your eyes wide open.
We are watching him. Akufo-Addo dealt with Ghana woefully. We are praying that when President Mahama, as he has come, he should come and also help the country. People make themselves rich when they... Look, I can't say much things because I'm a pastor, but I can tell you that I'm also a Ghanaian. And I pay school fees, I drive through roads, and I know what happened in the country. So if Mahama come and repeat what Akufo-Addo did, we are going to vote him out or his party out again. They should begin to think about the Ghanaians. How can a whole president, and for old people, Musika, then you go and cut it. So it has made investment in Ghana
very difficult.
To be very, very difficult. That's what I mean. Objection overruled.
Let's stick to our program.
No, that is what I'm saying. It has made it difficult. We are talking about investment.
Yeah.
So how do you invest in a country that the economy is not stable?
So you know why I want them to do their investment?
We want to believe God that way.
I want them to do their investment in the things of God. Because nobody in Ghana can tell me that their salaries are what is keeping them.
No.
I'm looking for somebody who can come and sit down with me from paper to paper and tell me that, Reverend Dr. Nanaya, as for me and my household, our salary, my salary is able to keep me and my family every month, and we even get surplus. I'm looking for somebody to come and tell me that. Because I know, I talk to people. I don't get salary from anyone. But I talk to people, and I know that if you don't get grace to help and support you, you cannot. You are going to be a robber.
That's true.
What I said. And to me, I live by grace because I don't get salary from anyone. I have lived by grace. And grace is what is pushing me. That is why whatever you touch, as a child
and I believe, Reverend Anaya, you don't have a stingy partner as well.
I don't have a what?
A stingy husband.
No, my husband is not stingy.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's a giver.
No, he's a wonderful giver.
He's a wonderful giver.
He gives from head to toe.
So you're good.
Everywhere he gives. Everywhere.
Everywhere he gives.
Everywhere he's a giver.
My goodness. Okay, so I want to read a few messages. Please keep the messages coming in. Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe is here with us, and Apostle Emmanuel Nkum is also here with us. They are sharing so much with us right here on Prime One, and the topic for discussion is how to handle a stingy partner. You have learned so many things so far, and I have a very interesting question I'm going to ask our guests. But first, let me read a few comments that we have. I'm Isaac Owusu Otiapia, watching from Kumasi. I feel it's good to be stingy sometimes, but at least you should buy your partner some gifts regardless. You can buy your partner affordable gifts once in a while, depending on your financial status. That's a very interesting submission. Thank you, Isaac, for that. Let me take one more and then we'll move on to the conversation. My name is DJ Anointed Man. I think it's time for us to educate ladies that they can equally give gifts for lovely relationships and marriages. Stinginess is mostly caused by not appreciating your spouse. And yes, I guess I've mentioned that. Okay, so let me take this one. My name is Othori. I thank the panelists on this program. Other women said the partner could be stingy in sex. I want to ask, is it only one person that is involved in sex? It's two. Why are we also putting it on the man that the man is stingy? In fact, is it only the man who can be stingy? I think partners must grow, things change, and cut expectations. As a Reverend Minister, the man said, most women in Ghana come into the relationship with zero resources, but in the end want to claim everything. I think in the near future, this will deter marriage institutions. Very interesting submissions over there. You can keep the messages coming in. Our Facebook is very active. It is Joy Prime TV. Get into the comment section and let's see. Let me take some more. Hello, my name is Lawrence Savani. I respectful want to contribute. Okay, I respectfully want to contribute. Few things which I think are responsible for a partner being stingy are failure to appreciate previous givings, failure to account for usage of resources provided, lack of efforts to make your partner feel that the situation is temporary. I think Apostle gave a very good scenario as to how you can approach such a thing if you want to ask your partner. There's a very nice way to do that. Next one, hi, good morning. I'm Hakim Diana from Sunyani. Not all men are stingy, but if your partner is stingy, as a woman, you need to run because it can affect your children in the future. Ooh. we have very interesting submissions this morning. Okay, so let's see if we have some more. But like I said, Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe is here. Apostle Emmanuel Nkum is also here. Go to our Facebook page as well, Joy Prime TV. Let us know exactly what you think about the conversation that we are having today. We are talking about stingy partners. And so, Reverend Anaya, Apostle, let me take you back a little in relation to relationships. Regular knowing me, knowing you. In a relationship, you're trying to get to know somebody. In fact, you feel like, yeah, this could possibly lead to marriage. But then as a woman, you are not the type of woman to ask for help. You don't know how to ask for help. You're good, you're okay. But maybe to some extent, you feel like if only your partner could meet you at some point of your need without you necessarily having to ask all the time. Is that too much to ask or too much to expect as a woman? Apostle?
I think it's not too much to expect.
Okay.
Because the truth of the matter is that every relationship comes with benefits. Even if the person just speaks to you, because I don't say the benefit is to go and make love to somebody or have sex with somebody, but even when you are depressed, the first person that you feel like talking to and you get access to the person and the person give you his time. Time is one of the greatest commodity on earth, not money.
Okay.
And the person speaks to you and you feel so good and everything, and you know the person is in need. The person shouldn't even ask you. if you have it, you need to help that particular individual, you know. And also, I feel like people must be sensitive to the needs of people.
Okay.
In other words, ask questions, you know, not at the time you want to do it, but you ask questions to know, and then you realize there is a little, because some people, it's very difficult for them to ask.
Yeah.
Very difficult for them to ask. And then you are a man and you are there, and because the lady is not asking, you are just there. I mean, I don't know how.
For instance, I never ask.
I know you asked the question for yourself. For some strange reason.
I never ask. I can never ask you for help. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe it's my upbringing, but I personally, I can never ask a man for help. So it is upbringing. Right.
It's upbringing and the genuinity of who you are.
Okay.
So you enter into relationship with less expectation because the relationship is more important to you than what the relationship will produce.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And there are people that what the relationship will bring to them is more important to them than the relationship.
That's true.
So they define the beauty of the relationship not by the person, but what the person does. And so and I just want to say this, if you are a man and you start giving woman money, when you start relationship, and you go and pick her with big cars, you take her to restaurant in the night, all those things, what you have started, you must continue. Because you cannot go and break somebody's daughter's heart. Because everybody has, like I said before, love languages.
Yes.
And you cannot just start this with the person. And this is what fascinates the person.
Yes.
It makes the person so happy and everything. And
then all of a sudden...
So, you hear, oh, he's so thoughtful. He's thoughtful. You know, I was there, and then he sent me this money and said, go for shopping. He was so thoughtful.
Yeah.
And you have been doing that.
Yeah.
Then you got married. You are not doing it. You have to find a way to explain why. If not, the person can even enter into depression. Because there could be a reason the person entered into the relationship.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, so we, the men who are the heads of the family, should be able to let them know if the game changes, if the tangent changes, if our financial environment changes, so the woman can be able to adapt and adjust to that change. But some people don't normally communicate.
That's very true.
They don't communicate. Yeah. And this boils down to communication. Darling, I wish to take you out. I wish to do this. I wish to do that. You know, when we're dating, this is what I was doing. This is what. But, you know, right now, this is what has happened. But I'm trying to, you know, get this contract. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this. I will need your support right now. Okay. And I know that tomorrow will be better. That makes a very huge difference.
It does.
Okay, but for a woman to expect something from a man when you don't ask anything, I think it's not a bad, to expect something is not a bad thing at all. Okay. Again, a man also expecting something from a woman is not a bad thing at all.
But sometimes what you're expecting, maybe...
Oh, no, I'm not talking, not sex, so. I'm talking about, okay, your man want to maybe is doing a project.
Yeah.
And you are doing something. Yeah. And you could help. Not big project, but a small thing. And you say, oh, Charlie, I bought this small chair. Okay, or I saw this and I knew it would be very nice on your table. The man will know that, no, this girl, if I marry her, she will be able to be a very supportive woman. Even it's now that she just came to see, oh, I saw this flower, it will be very nice. If the flower could be just 100 cedis or 150 cedis, but it makes so much of a difference.
It's the thought.
The thought of it. And then the man will now enter into the house and see that, my God, this girl, if I marry her, and then she begin to do something great for herself. I mean, our family will be so much of a great...
But then would that not mean that the man is possibly somebody who is open or wants to be married to a woman who can be a massive provider?
No. God created women to be helpers.
Okay.
A helper should not even have the mindset to come and
take over
somebody's life and make the person empty, redundant, or absolutely bankrupt.
Right.
So the Bible said in the book of Proverbs 31, it said, a virtuous woman's husband is found at the gate. Why? Because she wakes up in the morning, she does this, she does this, she does that. And because of that woman, the man becomes someone. If we are sitting here right now and they said, oh, you are here and I'm married to you, and God said you are my helper, it means you might be more stronger than me. Okay. You might be more resourceful than me.
Okay.
You might be more intelligent than me.
Okay.
So you coming in to help, it might not be money.
Yeah.
But babes, I believe in you. I know you can do it. I mean, it's tough right now, but I know you can do it. I am praying for you. That is help.
Okay.
I trust you. That is help. Not the woman that your husband will come home and say, where is the phone? Bring it. Who did you call? So you spoke to this, your friend, not a woman, no. This your friend has said you should not talk to. Today, what will happen here will happen. How can the man even have peace to focus on something and bring something home to come and support the house?
That's true.
So when we talk about help, it goes beyond money. It goes beyond what you can. Even making love. Some women don't even help the men. They will just lie down and then they'll like logo. And that is the truth.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
And sometimes they will wear trousers and they use even the sex as a bait to
wear
collect
trousers
money
to bed.
From their husbands. And it happens now.
In marriages.
In marriages. Doctor is here, she can tell you. Do you know how many cases that come to me? My wife doesn't like sex, but when we were dating, she liked sex. But now that we got married, that I want it, she doesn't want. Every time she's tired, every time she's this, every time she's that. He said that one of the kids that came, the man said that he has decided to be doing house chores because he won that thing. And he doesn't want to go out there to go and do something that will bring a problem. Still, the woman will find an excuse that I'm not in the mood. You know that I am not in my destiny. You know when I want it, I'll come. It's not when you want it. The Bible says we should not forsake, we should not deny ourselves. Your body doesn't even belong to you. Mine doesn't belong to me. So if your wife wants it, give it to her. So the stinginess goes beyond money.
Irrespective of me having hormonal imbalances here and there, it's affecting my mood. I'm tired from a hectic day.
Yeah.
And so I expect you to also meet me halfway and help.
You and give you happy ending.
Put cherry on top.
Yes.
Put cherry on top. So, just listen, I just think that marriage is communication.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And even if it's sharing chores or sharing bills or sharing responsibilities, it must be done out of love. There is no smooth relationship when there is no communication. Communication is the glue that brings the relationship together.
Okay.
There are homes now. I said, well, you go there.
Yeah.
The man is in his bedroom on his phone. The woman is in her bedroom on her phone.
They are all doing TikTok.
Each of the children are in their bedrooms on the phones. And the living room is empty. The dining room is never used. They don't sit together to eat as a family. They don't pray together. They don't talk together.
Yeah.
They are all AI'd. So how do you get this family to become a happy family?
That's true.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And when that happens, I just want to assume that everyone is self-sufficient. Maybe the woman is a career type, she has her own money. The man is also having his own money. So she doesn't need anything from the man. The man, you see, I keep saying that make your marriage relevant. The moment your marriage ceases to be relevant to you, you don't need anything from the marriage. Everything you need, you have a source to get it.
Yeah.
So marriage has no meaning to you. And some relationships have gotten there. Let's say you come to work and your producer, you and your producer, you are fighting a cold war. You don't talk to your producer. So do you think the show can go on well?
No.
No.
It wouldn't.
Director, producer are not talking.
Yeah.
So when one is talking to your ear, the other one is giving another sign.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah.
And that is what is happening in some homes. The daughter is talking to the father, the son is talking to the mother, the other way is not working. So you see, there has to be understanding in all our homes. There has to be understanding in all our homes. And when the God factor is there, just like Osafo said, we are getting, counseling people who have intimate problems. Those problems can be solved.
Yes.
And they can be solved by dialoguing. There has to be dialogue. Whoever tells me that money makes a happy marriage is a liar. Otherwise, the marriages in Hollywood will be the happiest marriages.
The dialogue into how is very important.
Yeah.
How.
Okay, Apostle, so we have so many messages.
Okay.
Facebook, WhatsApp, we just can't read them, unfortunately, but we have to continue this conversation because it's getting more interesting. So God willing, next week, Thursday, we are going to continue, give you a part 2 of this wonderful conversation. We've seen your messages, and so, yeah, we'll read every single one of them tomorrow before, next week, Thursday, before the conversation starts. And so it's been incredible and wonderful having you here this morning. Thank you so much for your time. Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe, as she's the lead shepherd.
Oh, final words.
Yeah, Conti and a time master.
Final words. I'm inviting everyone to my church, Authority Bible Church, ABC, every Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. God loves you and thank you for coming. Sunday, 3 p.m., La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, near the Trade Fair. I'll see ya. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So, Apostle, thank you also for your time. Next week, Thursday, please. We hope to have you. All right, and that's it for today's edition of Prime Morning. We come your way again tomorrow.